To understand how price lists work in Odoo, let's set it up according to what you explained to me just on the most recent call. So we go into our customers and let's create a customer John Doe, and let's also create a customer category, right? That could just be a generic selection field, and we can put that right here for the example. You'll have category A, B, C, D. So now that we have customer category, what we're going to do, you'll see you can easily assign that, and you can change those values to whatever you want, whatever is relevant to your system. Then you're going to go to configuration price lists, and you're going to create a new price list, and we'll call this category A pricing. Before I even do that, actually, I need to create a product. I'm just going to create called product X with a list price of 99. Let's just make it $100 to make the math easy, and a cost price of 50. So when I go back to price lists, I have my category A pricing. You'll see here are my rules, and I can create a new rule, and this is an existing rule. So this is for all products, or I could specify a specific product that I want to have a unique price for all customers who are assigned this price list. And I'll select product X, and I'll base it on a formula, and I can say based on the cost price, maybe I want to have based on cost price, I want to ensure a certain margin, right? Maybe a 50% margin, and I want to sell based on that. Plus, I could say $5. So margin plus just a generic amount. And then I could also define the rounding if I want to round to the dollar, if I want to round to the $half, whatnot. And then I can ensure a minimum maximum margin. So I could if 50% is the discount I want to apply, I could also ensure that I always make more than X amount of dollars per product, or I never make more than Y amount per sale. So if I just leave it a generic 50%, negative 50, it will always include, it will bill 50% higher than the cost price. I could also change this to the public price, the list price. So maybe I want to charge 50% higher than the actual list price, etc. You can also ensure that this customer gets a 50% greater than 50% discount on this product every time they buy it. Or maybe if they buy more than 100 units, then they fall under this category, right? Because this min quantity defines the number of units that the customer has to purchase in order for these rules to take effect. So we'll just leave it at 0, 0, formula, cost price, and we'll leave it at 50. So we know the cost price for this product is $50, so 50% of $50 is $25. And if you add that 50 to the cost price, then you'll be looking at a $75 order for customers with category A. Now, next step is go to the customer, and here's how you can use automated actions to automatically assign a price list to a customer based on category. Right, so I can say category pricing, and based on trigger condition on update, if the customer category, where is it, equals A, B, or C, or D, then I want to update the record and change the price list to a reference, not a Python expression, but a reference of category A pricing, and save it. Very simple, no code, none of that. So now what you're going to look at here is when I go and I look at my price list now, it's generic public. But when I set this to category A and save it, category A pricing is automatically assigned. And what does category A pricing mean? When I go to an order and I select my customer, the price list automatically populates. And when I go and sell this product, it's for $75, which is 50% margin based on what I pay for it. If I go and create this for Nick Kaczynski, for someone who just has the standard default public price list, and they buy product X, it's for $100, as you can see there. So that is how the category pricing can work. If there's any other logic or formula that you want me to look into applying, um, feel free to let me know. This is, yeah, how prices work. So happy to continue discussing if need be. Thanks so much. Have a great day.